Before I start, I would like to congratulate all the Inspiration Award winners today. Very well deserved. And Michael, thank you for coming here tonight as well. You know who I am? If not, maybe you should go back with Michael to Toronto. Seriously, friends, that simple message, you know who I am, opened up a lot of doors, changed a lot of lives, and hopefully helped a lot of people. Sadly, not Kim Mackenzie Smith or the Lee's family beloved daughter and sister, Allison, or Nadia Kajuji at Carleton. Those tragic stories and my own sister's struggle with anxiety moved me to speak up about mental health. Those stories inspired me to do something to offer help to other families and other parents so that they do not have to face the horror that the Kajujis, the Lees, and the Smiths, and so many others have. Stigma is a powerful curse. For too many years, stigma kept me from understanding or talking about my sister Cece and her struggles. Even now, the shadow of stigma hangs over her in the minds of too many people. You know this story. You know how fear and shame make struggle for mental health even harder, but you joined the fight. All of us have made the choice to use the power of light to push back the shadow of stigma. You could have given your time and your money to Worth the Literacy campaign or to junior hockey scholarships, but you signed up for a mission that requires a different level of commitment. A cause that too many people slide away from. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd be the last one to say don't support young people in hockey, but the campaign you joined takes a different time of commitment and courage. So as I reflect on the pain that took those young women, of the struggle of that my sister Cece has endured, when I think of their families and the families of those here tonight, let me first say thank you to you for caring about mental illness. After my parents, Ottawa has done more to make me who I am than anything else in my life. You taught me how to support your neighbors when they are down, how you reach out to the ones who are suffering in silence, in fear, in quiet, and in painful dignity. And I learned how to play my best hockey with you as well. Thank you. Some of those early years were not easy. I didn't play my best all the time. Our team didn't achieve our dreams or yours. And when you're young and you're in the spotlight and you fail, it's hard. It's very, very hard. But here's something else you taught me. You lift up those who stumble. You smile and reach out a hand to those who need it the most and expect it least. I quickly learned when I was feeling down about my performance or about how the team is doing, that the best cure was to go out in the community of Ottawa. Either to go shopping with Bibi and the kids, drop into a coffee shop, chat with the guy at the gas station. Your message was always, hey Alfie, shake it off. You're gonna beat him tomorrow. Don't sweat it. We love you. And I drive home smiling with new energy and gratitude because I'm used to managing failures, with family or with teammates, and sometimes myself, alone. And I was completely inspired by your respect and by your confidence in me that was special to this young man. One day, soon after I joined this campaign, you know who I am, I was in the supermarket in our neighborhood, Loblaws in Canada, when a hesitant man approached me. He might have been in his late 50s, very well dressed, successful businessman, it turned out. He greeted me, but more seriously, more solemnly than a normal hockey fan would. Alfie, he said, I just wanted to say thank you. Not for what you do on the ice, but for what you do on mental health. I can't tell you how much it means to me because I'm one of those people you talk about. I may not look like it, but I have had many years of struggle with mental health, with depression. And I have never, ever felt it was something I could talk about. You gave me that courage. You helped me lift my voice to join yours. Thank you. So let me tell you, a conversation like that, it's worth more than any hat trick or game-winning goal, even to an aging hockey guy like me. But you already know that. You've had these conversations. You've seen the power of staring down stigma. But maybe you haven't yet seen what it feels like to fight it every day, not as someone struggling with its pain, but as someone whose job it is to help fight it every day. And anytime I'm tempted to sing the blues, I think about the men and women we honor here tonight. The nurse who every day meets depression, the hostile grief of his patients, the shrink who goes home each night wondering if she made any difference at all to the tidal wave of pain she faces each morning. The nursing assistant, the orderly, who always offers a small gesture of dignity or respect to a patient unable to receive it, except in sullen silence or anger. And to those afflicted with mental illness, who are fighting every day to become healthiest, you are the true heroes. So I'd like to take a moment and stand and say thank you to the men and women of the Royal. I know others have delivered this message, but I'm the final speaker and I have the mic, so I'm going to do it again, I guess. Friends, please rise for our heroes and their families and all those whose lives they changed. Thank you. Thank you. So we're not going to stop there, because we also think of the mothers and fathers who would sell their souls excuse me, to bring back those they lost, to ease for just one day the torment of those they love. So on behalf of BB, my family, and my sister Cece, let me say thank you. You took Daniel Alfredsson into your hearts. You made me one of you. You taught me your values. You showed me what a community is that believes in itself. One that believes in our shared responsibility for the success of every one of our neighbors. Thank you. Never forget how important is this work we do, because no one is immune to the awful challenge of mental illness. No one. Not fame, not wealth, not working hard and living right gives you a guarantee that you or someone you love will not fall under the shadow. I think of Michael Ljungberg. Michael was a Swedish Olympic hero, gold medal wrestler, a winner in a tough, tough sport, one that requires strength, courage, and mental discipline. He was our next door neighbor. He was a huge success, a winner, a national Olympic hero, like I said, and he killed himself. He was 34 with a life ahead of him. And I think of the people I have known in hockey who have been hit by mental illness. And then there's Darren, Morgan's sister and daughter to my friends Luke and Stephanie Richardson. Nothing any of us can say can fill the awful hole left by the death of a 14-year-old child. Except maybe this can help. We will keep doing it for Darren. That's a pledge we can all make, so let's not stop. Let's not go home and pat ourselves on the back after this great celebration. This is a battle we fight for all our lives. When I decided to join this fight against stigma, I made a commitment not to give up. I meant it then, and I mean it now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.